Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing K-1 fiancé visas, specifically the underlying petition filed with the Department of Homeland Security's United States Citizenship and Immigration Service, the approval of said petition, and the ability of that petition to expire and be reauthorized. What are we talking about? Well, this is something that really freaks out a lot of my clients is we'll file a case with DHS. The petition will process through USCIS. It presumably all things go well. You get approved on the petition. Now the petition has to go to the National Visa Center before being forwarded to the U.S. Embassy here. What happens though if the petition expires? And people really freak out about this. Well, the immigration officers, I should say the consular officers at the U.S. Embassy here in Thailand do have what's called pocket authority to reauthorize those petitions. And quite honestly, it happens as a matter of course because oftentimes these petitions, they have a 4-month validity usually, and heck, by the time it goes through National Visa Center and gets over here to the embassy and we get an appointment and get them through, we could burn through that 4 months pretty easily, easier than you'd think, especially depending on the backlog at the embassy here. So what do? Well, again, the consular officer has the pocket authority to say, oh, I'm just revalidating that petition. That petition's fine. So as long as you're keeping your case moving, ultimately, it's probably not going to be a big deal, the notion that the underlying petition expired. Now, that said, if you let it languish, problems can happen. In fact, the embassy will eventually send you a notice that, hey, we're just going to close this case. We're going to terminate it because we don't want the backlog. If you're not going to process out the visa, we don't want to mess with it. So you do have to be kind of careful with issues associated with petition expiration, but if you're staying on top of, or you have a legal representative who's staying on top of the case, it shouldn't really be a problem.